Heyo YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. For those who may not know me, I'm JChubs. Some of you probably know the name, the voice, but not the face. So here I am showing you guys the behind the scenes, the behind the webcam, because the webcam no longer exists. Actually, that's not true. I have it like over there on the shelf, but along with all my knickknacks, my goodies. Yeah, some of you guys don't even know the background. Yo, because I used to film over there. I used to record over there, and that was the whole background right there. And I've added some things to it since, you know, the OGs on the channel saw that background. But yeah, the PC died, so I moved my setup over here, and now I just record over here. So I no longer need the background. It's kind of sad, but I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about a channel update, a channel change. And, you know, when people usually do these types of videos, it's kind of sketch because it's like, oh no, what's happening? Are they quitting or something? No, I'm not quitting. I have too much free time. This fills the space, and it's honestly a good space filler, if you will. But basically, I need to update you guys on what started as streams, talking about streams, and has turned into a whole channel-wide change. And so I wanted to make a video sort of breaking down all of the changes and explaining why we're making those changes, so that when these changes occur going throughout the rest of this week, people aren't confused or annoyed or whatever. And when I also keep continuing the content this week and like maybe next week or whatever, I will also sort of mention again what's going on. But this video is the one to serve as to like, here's the reasons and here's the what and the whys and the hows and the whos, basically. So the short of it is we're going to be doing a more stricter schedule here on the channel. A lot of other channels on this platform survive and thrive with a scheduled system, and we just kind of reached that point. Prior to this, we've just kind of been doing things as, I don't know, based on my mood a little bit. Especially with the streams, it's kind of like I'm either in a mood to stream or I'm not. And when I'm not, I usually just don't do it for a while. So recently, let's say since like November until like even this month, I wasn't streaming near as much as we used to stream, right? And part of that was because my PC died and I never got the opportunity to get it fixed. It's literally sitting on the ground right here, down here on the floor. Just waiting for a chance to get that revive. So maybe one day. But for right now, what we're working on with the projects I have lined up work with PlayStation 5. So we're going to keep recording and posting content on there. And maybe we'll do more of this. I have no idea. You'll have to let me know. But streams were picking up a little bit more. I was in a mood to stream. We were streaming Hollow Knight. We were streaming Isaac. We were streaming other things. And basically, I asked you guys in a community post, in a poll, if you wanted scheduled streams, or if you wanted things to stay as they were, a little bit more sporadic, a little bit more randomly paced. And a lot of you basically said, well, the majority of you that voted on the poll basically voted that you wanted a scheduled stream. So I have a schedule. However, I'm going to take it a step further and say we're not only going to do scheduled streams, but I'm also going to be scheduling Let's Plays, and we're going to be scheduling different projects within the same time frame, if that makes sense. And I'll explain. So like, as you guys know, Hollow Knight has sort of been taking over the channel for a significantly long time. Like I said, since like November, we've been playing Hollow Knight. And I bulk recorded a lot of episodes before I left for Christmas. And now we're back and we're trying to finish the game. And it's just very, very time demanding. I forget how many hours we have in the game right now. But we have a lot of time in that series. And what I'm seeing is that because of the amount of time that Hollow Knight has taken up, a lot of my other projects, there's one that I was going to start beginning of the year, kind of fell on the back burner, kind of took a back seat. And I've kind of just been holding on to it, waiting for the chance to drop it. And so it occurred to me that now that Hollow Knight has kind of slowed down significantly because I'm kind of just grinding out the last little part of the game, we now have a lot more free time to work on other projects. And so I think that's what I want to do. I think I'm going to sort of take on another Let's Play. Okay, so we're going to be doing 2 Let's Plays back to back, as well as the streams. And hopefully it'll be alright. I'm going to squeeze Hollow Knight in there as well. Because I feel like Hollow Knight is like, like I said, we have this much left. We have 1% left of the game to complete. There's only one more part. And I feel like one more good episode or one more good stream will knock it out. So Hollow Knight will be done. And then we'll have just Moonlighter basically going on. And Moonlighter's not enough of it's not a demanding enough game, in my opinion, to need Monday through Friday daily content. I've been doing that because that's usually what I do. But I'm kind of like, here's a good opportunity to kind of do back-to-back like I used to. I used to have like a main series and then a mini series where like the main series would be 30 to 50 episodes and the mini one would be like 10 to 20 maybe. So I'm kind of bringing that back. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to have Moonlighter Monday, Wednesday, Friday because the episodes will be shorter. Therefore you get more episodes per week to make up, let's say like 30-minute episodes. You get 3 a week. And then the new series will be Tuesday and Thursday, and it will be longer, 45 minutes to an hour. So the idea is that if one audience is Moonlighter, and y'all are getting an hour and a half's worth of content on Moonlighter a week, then the people who watch the new Let's Play that maybe don't watch Moonlighter will also get between an hour and 2 hours to kind of balance it out. So that's kind of the plan right now. And then, like I said, streams on maybe Wednesday night. I think Wednesday night's the best because it's like middle of the week. Everybody gets a chance to just kind of like, hang out, chill out for midweek. And then we'll also do the weekend, Friday or Saturday, Sunday, not Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then we have content every day of the week. We'll have the scheduled streams as requested. We'll have more Let's Play content. We'll have more diverse Let's Play content. And I think it'll be a good time. I really do. I think that I've actually got a list over there, a notebook, of like 5 or 6 different games. And I've already broken them down into streaming content or Let's Play content. And so I think, honestly, that it might make up enough content to get us through at least summer. Honestly, maybe even further than that. So we might have things mapped out for the entirety of the year at this point. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. But basically, that's where we're at. Schedules. And that schedule starts effectively today. As soon as this video is dropped, boom, schedule in effect. So I've already recorded this week's Moonlighter episodes. There will be 3 of them. And then I need to record the other Let's Play. I'm not telling you what it is. It'll be a surprise tomorrow. But I will need to record 2 episodes of that sometime this week, and then all this other streams. So as far as that goes, hopefully you guys are okay with this. Hopefully it's not too much of a left curve, a curveball, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, some people see these videos and think like, oh no, everything's changing, it's not going to be the same. I really don't plan on changing anything related to how I do the content, how I make the content, how the content's presented. I mean, I've been working more on thumbnails again, so hopefully thumbnails are popping off again. Hopefully you guys like that. Hopefully it's more incentive. Words are hard today. Hopefully the thumbnails are appealing enough to you guys, because YouTube will automatically let you just pick a random thumbnail, and I'm honestly just, some of the thumbnails have worked out, and I'm just like, okay, I'll let it do its thing. But I'm kind of getting back into like making the custom thumbnails again, and getting a little creative with it. So hopefully it's working out. Hopefully if it doesn't matter to you, then it doesn't matter, which is fine. But I'm excited for these new projects. I think that adding a new project into the week diversifies content a little bit. We'll hopefully continue to build the community. I saw that we've now reached 85 subscribers out of 100, which is fantastic. Thank you for being here. Thank you for adding to the community. Yeah, I'm very excited about this. We're trying to get 100 by summer, 100 subs by summer. And if we hit that goal, we might be able to do something a little spicy. We'll see. No promises, but because I try to really push for 100 subs by the new year. and we didn't make it, but it's okay. It'll happen eventually. But thank you guys for the continued support, seriously. This sort of thing is not possible without continued support. And I was thinking about it the other day. I was thinking about the beginning of uploading content. I mean, you can go on the channel and look at that that train wreck of a channel trailer, where I'm just kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing. Hi, how's it going? You know, and just like the difference between then and now, and how much more casual I feel about things, how much more fluid things are. And it's just kind of crazy, because it's like, if you never start something, right? I always used to say like, oh, I want to be a YouTuber, I want to make content, I want to do this thing, but I'm sort of hesitant to do that because I'm either not like the most popular person already, you know, I'm not the most social person or whatever. And it's kind of just like, you won't know how far you can go unless you start. You know, you have to try in order to see how far you go. So that's kind of like what I've learned recently. And, you know, we're still going to keep going. This channel, this community, we're still going to keep going. I have no intention of slowing down. I have no intention of changing things up in a negative way. I think all of these changes are going to be positive. We're going to get even more people into the community. We're just going to keep growing and learning and hanging out together. And it's going to be a great, positive, good time. So, yeah, that's where it's at. That's really all I got. If you have any questions, though, feel free to leave comments on this video. Feel free to find me on Twitter. It should be at JChubs or JChubs94. I don't remember on the top of my head. I rarely use Twitter. I think the first time I used Twitter in like this year might have been yesterday when I plugged the stream. So there's that. But, you know, feel free to ask questions. I have no problem chit-chatting with you guys in the comments or on Twitter. I really don't. So yeah, if you have any questions, feel free. And then alternatively, if you have comments on, or if you have suggestions on content, you know, I'm always willing to at least look into the content. I'm always willing to check out certain genres, or if you think it's a good fit with what we've previously played, you know, feel free, because there's games that might be out there I have no idea about that you've played and you think they're fantastic and all those things. So feel free to leave comments and suggestions and recommendations and all those things. And yeah, I would also like to say that by the end of this week, because like I said, the schedule will be starting this week, effective today, although it's not too much of a change because today will just be another Moonlighter episode, which has already been dropped. So if you haven't seen it, you should go check it out. It's a pretty good one. But by the end of this week, when we go into the weekend streams, I would really like some sincere critique, feedback on, you know, Moonlighter, the new Let's Play, the Wednesday night stream. I would really like feedback, because this will be the first official week of the new schedule. So if you want to take the time to think about it, and you want to take the time to like maybe write some pointers or some tips and tricks, or, you know, things that if you were in my shoes, what would you do, sort of things like that, then I think it would be helpful. I think it would be helpful for sure. So, especially with the streams, because streams right now are not like all over the place, but they're kind of random right now, and I don't know how strict a structure should be surrounding the streams. So I'm kind of just working on it as we go. Last weekend was a little bit more dictated, a little bit, because we talked about it beforehand. For example, playing Hollow Knight on Saturday led into, oh, you should play Isaac on Sunday, which was also then, I woke up Sunday to, hey, you want to play Fort, kind of text. And I said, yeah, sure, we can start with Fort. So then we started with Fort, and then we switched to Isaac, and we made that into like a multi-stream type thing. So yeah, it's kind of random, kind of structured, but like I said, I'm still learning. You guys are still watching, so I haven't done it too badly yet, I know that much. But anyway, I think that's it. I really don't have anything else for y'all. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far into the video, I sincerely appreciate it. Yeah, that's it. I'm terrible with intros and outros, man. Makes me so mad. I'm so bad at it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Losing my voice. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new here, welcome. Subscribe if you feel like subscribing. Watch some content. Hang out. And yeah, that'll be it. Have a fantastic day. Have a magnificent Monday. Hopefully everything's going well. Have a good week too. You know, it's weird that it's such a good, strong start in my mind. In my mind, voice crack. But it's a good, strong starting week for me. But I know it's not the case for everybody. So if you're having a tough week, you know, if the start of your week has been dog water, to put it lightly, you know, feel free to reach out if you just need someone to chit chat with. If you need anything, I got you. I promise you, I got you. I'm willing to talk and at least help take away from the stress of the day, because that's what I can do at the end of the day. That's really what, as a YouTuber, that's what I can do as of this point in time. So yeah, other than that though, I hope your week goes well, sincerely, and I look forward to hearing all about it in the weekend streams or even on Wednesday night. Hopefully I'll see you there. Later, everybody.